What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, it is update day. We're going to be going through 3 hypercharges that came out. Ziggy's hypercharge isn't out for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe they'll fix that by the time I record this. We're going through some balance changes as well. There's a lot of stuff to cover. Basically, I'm going to be streaming pretty much every single day, if you guys didn't know already, after again, like recovering from sickness and other things. And on the SpenLC Plays channel, I'll be uploading every single day, going through every single meta brawler pick. So if you guys have any brawler in particular you want to see on my second channel, do let me know. So we just about hit that RT there. So first brawler we're going to be going for is Mina. Mina's hypercharge has potential to be disgustingly broken, and she's received a few nerfs. So one of them is her supercharge rate, one of them is her last attack damage. Synchro dodge that. Okay, this B skin is actually pretty trippy. I constantly think she has big shot, which she doesn't. Anyways, hypercharge looks insane. She received a couple of nerfs. Oh, okay, how did he miss that? I was just too concentrated on what I was saying there. But yeah, she's received a couple of nerfs. One of them to her third attack damage. That got nerfed by like 400. Supercharge rate as well. She got 2 gadget cooldown nerfs as well. So there's been a few interesting ones. Okay, let's try and get in position here and use this hypercharge. I don't know how B managed to escape that one. That wasn't as flashy as a 4, but it definitely has potential, especially on a more, I don't know, a bit more of an open area. But then again, it should bounce as well, so it should be easier to hit. Although that's one hypercharge. It takes 3.3 supers to charge up, so I should be able to get a couple in a game right there. But nice, we can get that B down. The good thing as well, like Mina's gadgets are still so strong. They did nerf the cooldown on both of them, but they're still just fundamentally very, very good. Alright, Ollie has been nerfed as well, so should be able to escape him a bit easier now, especially the other star power. Alright, just the RT left in defense. Let's throw out our super and the gadget at the same time. Okay, I think BB should have that. Nice, there we go. We're close to a hypercharge yet. I think as long as you're cycling through your supers pretty well with Mina, you should be able to get a couple of hypercharges in one game. What is bro doing, by the way? What is bro doing? I should be able to get some good cycling here. There we go. We're getting close to that third hypercharge. I kind of want them to score so I can cycle it. I mean, we can just dash away from this Ollie. Perfect. We're close to hypercharge now. Yes, we are. Hypercharge time. Let's just use it on RT. It flies him completely away. And yeah, I know I didn't get like the craziest clip inside of this game, but I just know this hypercharge is going to be done broken. So unfortunately, with all the good that's happened with the game's balancing, I don't think they've gone hard enough on Mina. She's easily, in my opinion, going to be the best brawler in the game, hands down, because other bad brawlers weren't actually buffed to be good enough for Mina, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think she's clearly going to be the best brawler in the game. Still, hypercharge, very good. Make sure to buy it. Let's jump into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the second hypercharge I want to be testing out. It is going to be Pam's hypercharge. So I wanted to try this on Hot Zone or Gem Grab. But have you seen the maps, by the way? I was just absolutely mind blown by that Hot Zone map. Just play it for one game, guys. It is one of the worst maps, if not the worst map I think I've ever played. And that's no exaggeration. I'm really not exaggerating. But yeah, Pam is going to be definitely better on those 2 game modes, but we're kind of forced to play Brawl for now. But I will be playing some Pam on my second channel, so do bear that in mind. So Pam has some potential, definitely in those 2 game modes that I mentioned, mainly because of the overshield. It is definitely like going to be really good into those low DPS compositions. And Pam, she's not underrated, but she does, like, when she gets a bit of love, then she can be a bit underrated because she's got a really strong gadget. Her super turret also got buffed as well. Like, there's quite a few good things about Pam in this meta. So there you go, hypercharge is popped, and we can just kind of sit on it here and get this overshield and then just, you know, tank one BB shot. I mean, didn't really do too much there. But then, again, we can run straight back into it, especially with the mythic gear on top of this. It's looking beautiful, so we can pop gadget here on the BB, steal all of our ammo. She's going to have one shot to knock us away, but it doesn't even matter. So I'm excited for this Pam hypercharge, I really am. I think it will be pretty good. It's not going to be anything game-breaking because it is a support one, and then other support brawlers, you know, like Byron, those are like, I don't know, like such aggressive hypercharge, but this is a pure support hypercharge, which I am excited for. Could be pretty toxic, I think, against the right composition. This could be a really sleeper one. I really think it, guys. All right, that's going to be the second hypercharge. I think that's worthwhile buying it as well, personally. But let's jump into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the final hypercharge we're going to be testing out because there's still no Ziggy in my shop so far. It is Ali's hypercharge. So I do have my reservations about this. I've played about 5 games now, and I'm yet to really get my hypercharge or even get value out of it. So it takes 4 supers to get, and it's is, well, there's a couple of things about it. It does heal you, the hypercharge, which seems pretty decent. And it does deal a percentage of damage on their maximum health rather than current health, which is, again, pretty good. But the problem with Ali is she's got a very slow reload speed, and hypercharge rate is just so slow. So slow. And of course, they're going to flip in score now. Please. Oh, wait, I've got the ball. What is going on right now? All right. Yeah, I'm very frustrated right now because I just can't get this hypercharge. I would have liked a better map or mode for Ali, but this is just all we've got right now. I think Gem Grab is by far a better game mode for her because she excels in 1 versus 1s. Any kind of game mode with any type of grouping up, like on a hot zone, Brawl, it's going to be very hard for Ali to find a value. But when you can isolate players in Heist or Gem Grab, then you've got a much better chance of winning. So let's get the kill on Kenji there. We're about 3/4 to our hypercharge. I don't even want the ball here. I want to try and get this hypercharge super as fast as possible. There we go. Ali's making a run for it. We're going to try and stop her in her tracks. There we go. Where did you think you were going, buddy? Should be able to get our hypercharge. There we go. I just want to get my hypercharge as fast as possible, but it's 4 supers. It's just forever, especially with a brawler like Ali. It takes so long to build up, get anything going. So I don't know if we can stop it. Okay, perfect from ball. Now we've got our hypercharge super. I'm guessing you can activate your hypercharge after your super. That's going to be my guess. Let's pop hypercharge here. Let's try and go in on this Kenji. We're going to do a lot of damage to the Kenji. See if we can get any more value. We're getting some healing. Like, we've got 1,900 healing there. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't like a crazy... Like, you can probably get about 4 shots off with this hypercharge. I mean, I think it's going to make 1 versus 1 interactions a lot more toxic. It's going to be a good hypercharge. Like, at least she's got one. But is it actually worthwhile? Like, it's going to bump Ali up in the meta. I'm really unsure about that. I don't think it's really going to make that much of an impact, personally. Could be very wrong. I just think it's going to make her a bit more of an option. I think it's going to make her more of an obvious option in Gem Grab and Heist in a few other situations. But yeah, I'm just not convinced. It takes so long to get this hypercharge, so I won't actually buy this one personally. But let's move into a few balance changes now. All right, guys, so we're going to be testing out Pearl. First and foremost, there's a couple more that I'm going to be trying out. Probably going to try out Sam and maybe one more after that. And then again, like, my stream will be like trying out all of these brawlers. But Pearl has to be the one I'm most interested in. 8% faster heat regeneration seems pretty good. Pearl has been like D tier in the meta for a couple of months now, but I'd say like solid C tier for a long time. Like a long time she's not been that usable, mainly because her hypercharge is just not that great. Better hypercharge brawlers, also she just lacks the damage. But now, because she can heat up faster, she's going to be ramping up damage faster. Her star power is going to get more value. Just everything's going to be better about Pearl. So I think she will be returning to the knockout and the bounty meta for sure. Surely, right? Like, this regeneration will be very, very underrated. The majority of the play base probably don't find Pearl that interesting, but I find this buff pretty interesting. I can already like just feel the heat just get him bumped up a lot quicker. 8% is a big amount, guys. It's a big amount. Literally a couple of seconds faster to get that full heat regeneration. So I don't really care about wasting hypercharge there. It is Pearl, worst hypercharge in the game. Also, there are some theories going along. There is a new spray with Pearl this update potentially, which some people are thinking, well, that means a Pearl hypercharge rework, which I wouldn't be surprised about in a coming update. I really wouldn't, because the hypercharge is one of the worst inside of the game. So I'm hoping that's one thing that they fix about it, because it's just absolutely terrible. And the skin is fire. This is like one of the first times I used this skin, and it's really, really cool. So thank you, Subset, for the W skin. Right, I'm just going to pop this hypercharge because it looks fancy. It doesn't actually do too much. But yeah, look out for Pearl on like some underrated maps again. Think of where Pearl was good in the past, like on maps like Double Swoosh, any bounty knockout situation. I think she'll be pretty good. She's brought up, does a lot of damage, got some decent range, and can catch people by surprise quite easily here. So we should be able to deal with Dynamite, pop super here onto this Edgar, and that should be game. That should be game. Pearl does feel like she's back in the meta for sure. So let's jump into a few more. All right, guys, jumping into the final balance change we're going to be going through. I know I said Sam, but I don't think that'll do too much, but there's a lot of balance changes we're going to go through, guys. So again, make sure you look at my second channel. That's where I might even do daily uploads just to kind of keep up with all of the balance changes that have been going. Well, no, double uploads. Sorry. So yeah, Nani has received a couple of buffs, and this is really nice for Nani. So she got a damage buff, I think. Is it 8%? I can't remember off the top of my head. Nani. Okay, I need to confirm. Okay, I looked at my spreadsheet and I hit a wall. I didn't even realize a wall was there. And I popped gadget too late. Bro, what is going on? Right, let me scroll down. So Nani, 8% damage buff, which is nice. An 8% buff to the autofocus star power, meaning that it can probably one-shot a few more brawlers or just get a bit more damage. Supercharge rate was buffed by like 1 shot, and hypercharge rate buffed by 2 shots. So quite a few Nani buffs. I think Nani would definitely be more of a force in bounty and knockout again. I think Nani was still like a considerable decent counter. This Piper's finally hit a shot. But even more so now, just as an earlier pick, I think Nani will be like one of the best, if not the best pick for bounty and knockout now. So yeah, pretty interesting. Nani is hard to counter as well in terms of bounty and knockout. Like, you need to be playing aggressive. It's all about space and really about the user. Like, if the Nani player isn't that good at hitting shots, then you're gonna be fine because it's such a hard brawler to hit shots with. But if they're landing shots and a good Nani, you might be cooked now because of the amount of damage that it deals. So hypercharge super time. Let's see if I can one-shot this Piper a bit quicker. Ooh, I mean, that was kind of close. So I don't know whether I'm like excited about this buff. You know, Nani isn't the most exciting brawler, but it's definitely, in my opinion, going to bring Nani closer to the meta again. Can I get a pinch here? On the tick, please. Nice, one shot on the tick. Beautiful. And then we should be able to kill the Bonnie. Perfect. I mean, this is really sloppy Nani gameplay, guys, because it's a bit of a weird map. But I definitely envision, like, a lot of the maps that are out in ranks on bounty and knockout, Nani being a pretty decent brawler again. So that's going to be it, guys. Make sure to check out my second channel. Again, I might be doing double uploads depending on how badly you want to see the balance change brawlers, but I will be streaming for a long time. And it will take a couple of days for me to figure out the meta, so you got to bear with me, guys. I can't just drop a tier list straight away. I'll be dropping it like maybe 5 days time, a week's time to really understand this meta, but it's a lot of changes, so do bear with me. That's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.